Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, this upcoming music video is about the plight of elephants being poached in the wild and how important it is for conservation efforts of captive elephants to be taken care of in captivity in order for them to survive. We have spent several days at the elephant ranch here in Florida learning about the elephants, how they care, how they think, and how they have such enormous feelings. So sit back and enjoy a music video about 96 elephants being poached today on our planet.
I'm 31, over 10 feet tall, 12,000 pounds, ain't scared of nothing at all. My name is Luke, I'm a lucky one. I live with people that I call my friends, and it's safe here. Yeah, it's safe here. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made except the animal in man. Except the animal in man. Our tusks are strong, they're what we need, but all you wanna do is take our seed. My wife and kids, I keep them close to me, but it doesn't matter, you still make them bleed. You hunt them down, hack off their face, all in the name of your ivory trade, all in the name of the human race, all in the name of the human race. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made except the animal in man. So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made except the animal in man. Except the animal in man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in and watching our music video about 96 elephants. Filming this video was just the most remarkable thing that I've ever took part in. Learning how to take care of them and how much work it goes into just taking care of elephants in captivity and in the wild for conservation. Without captive elephants and people who love captive elephants, their future looks very dim. So get on allaboutelephants.com, ladies and gentlemen, and help us support the captive conservation of elephants and help us raise money in order to hire rangers to protect the elephants and their families in the wild, so future generations can enjoy these things being on our planet for hundreds of years to come. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, get on allaboutelephants.com. And let's help Luke help his family.
90 miles of hard highway, drove my bike to the break of day. I don't care how far I go, just as long as I can let you know. You've got a guardian, showing love for every hurting son, showing love to every little girl trapped in a lonely world. You got a guardian, yeah, yeah. You got a guardian along your way. Little children being burned and beat. Can you turn your back and can you sleep? Well, it's up to me and you, the lone biker and the banker too. You've got a guardian, showing love for every hurting son, showing love for every little girl trapped in her lonely world. You've got a guardian. You've got a guardian along the way. Oh, yeah. Leather jacket or three-piece suit, cotton gown or cowboy boots. Don't matter about the clothes you wear, let the kids know that you care. You've got a guardian, showing love for every hurting son, showing love to every little girl trapped in a lonely world. You've got a guardian, showing love to every hurting son, showing love to every little girl trapped in her lonely world. You've got a guardian. You've got a guardian along your way.
The mission of Guardians of the Children is to recognize and react to child abuse and educate the public to do the same, to serve as advocates to provide strength and stability to families in crisis, and be an answer to the prayer of an abused child or teen for courage, support, and protection. Don't let your silence drown out their cries.
Joe Exotic TV is a licensed member of the U.S. Press Association. All video footage is owned and played by White Monkey Productions. Some scenes may be reenacted or recreated, dramatized, or made up for purposes of entertainment only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody to JoeExotic.tv here on this Monday evening. Now, don't forget that we're going to be shut down Tuesday and Wednesday, so we won't be back until Thursday night. But we're going to replay that documentary Thursday night for anybody that missed it. Today we've had some exciting news. I've got some news stations called me about the video message that we're fixing to play. But first of all, I'd like to say, you know, out of 32 shares of the GoFundMe link that was put on today, 32 shares is pretty low. All right, everybody out there in the animal world wants to cry and complain that their rights are being taken away. Me and Doug Terranova are fighting as hard as we can, and this ain't cheap, ladies and gentlemen, to send out all these bumper stickers, postage, buy the yard signs, everything else in order to fight for your rights. So come November the 8th, if you can't dig $5 a month or $10 a month or something else out of your pocket, do not cry on my shoulders because we didn't get a strong enough voice out there. I'm trying to do this alone and finance most of this myself. And let me tell you, you're just as broke as I am. Nobody's any broker than me right now. So we're going to have to dig a little deep and get your friends to pitch in a little money if you'd like to hug them animals the rest of your life. Coming up next, video message number 175. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 175. You know, politicians believe that they're above the law. Police officers think they're above the law. You know, and a lot of people don't realize that cops and ambulances, by law, are not allowed to go over the speed limit, whether they're running red lights or siren, or on an emergency call. They are no more allowed to break the law than you are as an American citizen. Today I obtained a complaint that was filed through the Oklahoma Department of Services and the Jail Division that inspects jails about our local sheriff's department here in Garvin County dressing up inmates as officers and giving them access to guns in order to fool the immigration service to haul prisoners from Garvin County to Oklahoma City. By law, they're supposed to have 2 armed guards to haul federal prisoners, and it seems that they're claiming that they're so short of help that they're dressing up felons and people that are supposed to be in jail as police officers. Is this what our police officer forces are turning into, and our local sheriffs? Because they have a small budget? Or they just think they're above the law? And they're imposing laws and throwing people like you and me in jail and fining us and writing us tickets. But you know, all this could be solved if they would just take the Christian ethics out of some of these laws, and some of the minds that are people are in these politician offices, such as sheriffs and city council members and mayors and senators and House of Representatives, and all the way up to our President of the United States. They could solve their budget by just letting a little of their ethics go and sell marijuana statewide, just like Colorado. And then take that $100 million a month tax money and divide that exactly in half. 50% of it goes to bettering our schools and hiring more teachers. The other 50% of it goes to every county. Oklahoma has 77 some counties, and they could divide 50% of that up amongst those 77 counties and give that to the sheriff's department so they could hire officers and send them to training for computer crimes and get them up to the 21st century and not have to put prisoners in uniforms and have access to guns. I'm going to throw up the complaint that was filed about our Garvin County Sheriff's Office, and I spoke to the man who filed that complaint, and I have the deputy's name that hauled that prisoner in a uniform and left him with access to a gun. And we're going to see, ladies and gentlemen, just what you as an American citizens think about stuff like this. Would you rather have somebody sitting in their home at night smoking a joint legally and paying 29% sales tax on that joint, or would you rather have prisoners dressed up like police officers and having access to guns to protect you, the American public? I'm Joe Exotic. Get on www.joeexotic2016.com, ladies and gentlemen, and let's put some sense to some of this shit. that's going on out here in the real world that Ted Cruz and John Kasich and good old Donald Trump, right along with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, never seems to want to address because they probably don't even know what's going on. My name's Joseph Maldonado, running for United States President as an independent. So get online and find out what I'm all about exposing some of this corruption and crime in politics. I'll see you tomorrow for video message number 176. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell's going on in this world, but if our sheriff's department is dressing up prisoners as cops and having them access to guns in order to fool the immigration service and haul people back and forth from Oklahoma City and back, which is exactly almost an hour each way, we have a problem. And then they apparently threw that deputy under the bus and fired him and blamed it all on him, but we have an undersheriff and a sheriff and a whole bunch of people sitting up there in the sheriff's office that didn't know that a prisoner was walked out of that jail dressed like a cop for a couple hours and transported other prisoners in order to fool the immigration service. You really got to ask yourself what the hell's going on. And I think by the time the news media gets done with this, we'll have some answers. But anyway, coming up next, Animals and Friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a video that's made by you, for the people, by the people, and your animals. Welcome to Joe Exotic Animals and Friends.
Woke up this morning with the sunshine in my eyes. All the clouds had gone and took the rain that came inside. I can't believe the way I feel about the day. All the bad is gone and all the good is here to stay. I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me. Cause you love me.
The animal rights people are vowed to take your rights away, to own any kind of animal. They've already started on exotic animals all across the United States. And they've selected out single kinds of dogs, dog breeders, and many other things. So let's stop it and give your rights back to you, the American people, to be able to have any kind of animal or pet you want on your property. So get on www.joeexotic2016.com and support the movement to support you. I'm Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic. And ladies and gentlemen, I stand behind the animals and you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's your animals that you love, and if you want to keep them, you're going to have to fight for them, which means you're going to have to ante up just a little bit so we can get this movement across America. We'll get more people working on this here in the office. Volunteers come in this week from all over the country, and if they can fly in and drive in to help this fight, you can find $10. So get on Facebook and hit that GoFundMe link and help us out if you want us to help you out. Because come November the 8th, I'm out of this. Until 4 more years, I'm going to run for president. But I will no longer stick up for the animal world if you all can't help yourselves. I'm Joe Exotic. I'll see you tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you Thursday night for a documentary replay. So if you missed it, be sure and watch Thursday night at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Remember my motto, I love each and every one of you, but you're going to have to step up.